What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet Series for the NuraTrue Pros. They'll go head to head this time with a surprise entrant of mine. These are the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9 earbuds. These should be very good head to head. These X9s are a surprise and they're really good, so this should be fun. So let's get started. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and jump right into the price and specs. We'll start off with the ATH-TWX9s. I'll refer to them as the X9s moving forward. They come in at $299. You can get these on Audio-Technica's website as well as Amazon. As far as Bluetooth version, they have Bluetooth 5.2. And as far as codec, will support AAC, SPC, aptX, aptX adaptive, and Snapdragon sound. So these guys are a little future proof. I love that about them. Of course, then we go over and talk about the battery life on the earbuds. You can get approximately 6 hours. With the case, you get an additional 18 and a half hours. The the case does support wireless charging, but there is no quick charge feature that I've read about or heard about with these earbuds. But of course, once I hear about that, if it's true that they do support it, I will go ahead and note that in the comments or the description rather. All right. As far as water resistance, the earbuds are rated at IPX4. And as far as active noise canceling, they do have adaptive ANC for the earbuds. And as far as special features, the earbuds do have support multi-point pairing and connecting. Of course, there's an app support for it, and the case has an antibacterial sterilization system where you can put these in after using them. They run the system. They go ahead and clean out all the bacteria in there, and then I pull them back out, and they're fresh, ready to use whenever you need them. All right, very good earbuds. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the NuraTrue Pros. These come in at $329. You can get these at NuraTrue website as well as Amazon. As far as Bluetooth version, they have Bluetooth 5.3. Of course, codec, they support AAC, SPC, aptX, aptX adaptive, and aptX lossless. Again, another future proofing feature with these earbuds. They do have noise canceling. They have a hybrid adaptive noise canceling system. As far as battery life, with the earbuds, you get 8 hours on a single charge with the earbuds, and with the case you get 32 hours. And of course, you get quick charge with this case. At 5 minutes would get you an hour of playback time, and the case supports wireless charging. As far as uh, no, excuse me, water resistance, the earbuds are rated at IPX4, so that way you can take these to the gym or get caught in the rain, no problem. As far as special features, the earbuds do offer multi-point pairing and connecting, as well as spatial audio. All right, both of these are very feature packed, even future proof. So let's continue. All right, we're back in. And before we move on to the fit and aesthetics, just want to let you know that with the TXs, they do offer the Sony's version of the Reality 360 or the 360-degree reality software, where you have to, I guess, register with a certain audio service in order to get the 360 audio or the spatial. They're called 360 audio, but it's more like spatial audio feel. I just wanted to go ahead and point that out because did not mention that in the previous segment. All right, so let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out. We can do a little quick comparison between the two. All right, as you can see, two totally different form factors and two totally different sizes. I mean, these these things are huge compared to the entirety of the X9s. Let's get a little closer here so you guys can see. The excuse me. The NuraTrue Pros are the more in-ear version, obviously, and of course you can see how the X9s are of a stem style design. All right, both of them has a very elegant look to them with the matte black and the contrasting color associated with it. I like the dark bronze, is what I call it on the X9s. I love that as a contrast to the matte black. And of course, you got the almost like the smoky smoke. I guess we can smoky gray with the matte black, more of a shiny um, shine when they're not more shiny to it as opposed to the matte look uh, on the X9s. I do like that though. They both look very elegant. Of course, you got the smaller touch pad sensor here. As of course, you got the huge touch control op surface on the X9. All right, both of them very light in the air, or very light in hand, and they feel very comfortable when you're wearing them long term. I did become a fan of the stem style earbuds recently, with the sound cores, and of course the one mores, and then you got the Bang& Olufsen EXs. I've become a more of a fan of the stem style earbuds, but my first love is always the in ear form factor. Again, I just love the way these both of these look. All right, want to do? We're just going to go ahead and get a picture. Well, actually, show you pictures of both of these in the air. Let me go ahead and grab my phone. We'll start off with the X9s. All right, here we go. Grab my pen slash stylus slash pointer. All right, as you can see, it doesn't take up a lot of the air well. You get a good seal. Once you have it twisted in, it fits right inside that. I guess you can call that a slot right there in your ear. Again, very short stem for your thing, but of course you do have a actual physical button there. You can squeeze to actuate commands, as well as the touch surface here on the face of the earbud. Again, a very comfortable, very light. Wearing them long term, no problems in the ear at all as far as ear fatigue or pressure in the ear canal. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the NuraTrue Pros. Here we go. As you can see here, again, it looks like it takes up a lot of the space, and then normally it actually does, but the underneath version portion of it sits inside the ear well. This is just the plate sitting, this is the touch surface, the plate that sits outside of the ear, so that way it's got a good weight distribution, and you don't have to worry about having like ear fatigue or anything like that, getting sore ear getting sore from having too much weight inside your ear. They did a very good job of doing that. It's similar, reminiscent to the being the Beoplay EQs, how they've done it too. Uh, Again, very comfortable in the ear, can be worn long term. I have not run into any issues with either one of these guys. All right. So what we're going to do next is we're going to get these paired up. We'll start off with the X9s. We'll pull out their apps and see what they have. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We've got the X9s paired up. We got their app already pulled up. So let's go ahead and dive in. First up, you can see you got the name at the top of the screen here. Over to your left, you got three bars. Go ahead and tap on that real quick. You can go in. You got information about the earbuds here that you can go into, as far as find connected products, frequently asked questions, user manuals, and everything you want to know as far as information wise. To switch over to the app settings, you can go into your product locator, basically let you know where your earbuds are in case you lose them. If you lost one, you got your data sharing and notification options there as well. All right, moving on down, you can see you got a picture of your earbuds, and then of course on the same screen you got quick access to your battery levels. You got your codec switch where you can swap your codecs. We'll show about that later. You got access to the equalizer as well as noise canceling functions. Down here at the bottom, you have your volume slider and your audio controls. You hit the up barrel here, you got your play, pause, skip, and reverse tracks. And then, of course, you can also use your slider. And up here in the upper right is where if you have multiple devices connected, you can swap in between which one you want to hear audio from. All right, let's go ahead and dive deeper into the app. We hit this arrow here. Now in here, you have your audio functions. We're gonna look at those first. You got your volume adjustment levels here. You can go in there and obviously adjust your volumes. Your codec options here. You can go and click on here. And then you can switch between specific codecs, or you can set it on auto so it will switch accordingly as I do there. And of course, you got your ambient control, ambience control as they call it, or noise canceling. You can tap in here. Then of course, I have it set to noise canceling, and then you can also select what type. I have it set to airplane. You can do optimize, train, on the go, office, study, and home. Or you can just do optimize, and it will uh almost like an adaptive noise canceling feature there. All right, moving on. Get out of here. Back up. All right, you got your quick hear through function. Basically, if you triple tap on the button on the stem, it'll put you into a quick hear through option, so you'll quickly go into it, and you can change the type of the type of ambient sound control you want. So I have mine set to natural as opposed to strong, which will allow all the sound in. Then of course the actual function when you do the triple tap or the triple press, I have it set to lower the volume as opposed to muting the music altogether. All right. Then of course you got your equalizer here. You can go and tap in. You can actually go ahead and utilize this. You can change it to whatever you want. Okay, if you want to create a new one, and of course you do have presets. If you tap here, you go into original, bass boost, clear vocal, V shape, and treble enhanced. And of course, if you have your own setup, you can go ahead and select your own personalized EQ settings. And of course, if you want to edit, you can go ahead and edit those as well. All right. Now moving on, you got your low latency mode. I usually keep that on for watching videos and things like that. And a lot of people use it for gaming, and watching video. I just use it for watching videos and movies, so it lowers the excuse me, it lowers the latency of any like as far as the voice to the picture, to the person's lips on it and everything. So I always keep that on. All right, you've got your left and right balance. Obviously, you can adjust the balance of the sound coming from one earbud to the other. That's pretty cool. And of course, you got your side tone similar to the AZ60s, where you can hear your self talking. And that way, you doesn't when you have both earbuds in, you're on a phone call. So that way, you don't have yourself. Excuse me, you don't seem like you're yelling at the person on the other end. And then, of course, you got the 360 reality audio, which is the spatial audio feature Sony's. They've adopted it, but you have to be signed into associated apps or streaming services in order to take advantage of that feature. Okay, switching over to system, you got your key assignment, which is the touch key, the press key on the stem. You can go ahead and create your settings here, how you want them to behave in conjunction with the touchpad. And of course, you got your touch sensor. You turn that on in order for it to work with the key assignment. Then you got your voice assistant. You can set that to whichever one. You can either do Alexa, or you can do the phone specific. I have mine for phone specific because I use Google Assistant. Of course, you got your guide sounds as far as pairing, connected. It will tell you all that stuff there. Pause. I like that when it does that. When you go to pause it, it tells you pause your music. Then of course you got your control guide. Your connected devices. This is your multi-point screen here. You can tell you which devices you're connected to, and if you have extra other devices that you are paired to on that list as well. It will show it there, and you can swap in between any two if you want to. Then, of course, you got help and product information. All right. And then that is a quick rundown of the Audio-Technica Connect app. A lot of words in there for the X9s. We're gonna go in and get these swapped out and do the NuraTrues, get them paired up, and we'll dive into the Nura app. So stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the NuraTrue Pros paired up. We got the app in. Let's dive in. All right, we'll first start off with the dashes in the upper left. Click in here. You can get your account name. Then you have your device settings. You tap on that. You can go in and change your controls. You can change the mode. I have mine set to custom because I turned off spatial audio for the testing. And you got performance and low power. And of course, you got your multi-point pairing option here. You can turn it off and on. Of course, it shows you the devices you're paired to. Music takeover. That basically allows you to switch from device to device seamlessly without having to pause one and start the next. It will automatically do it for you. Works fantastic. Then, of course, you got enable social mode and ANC. I always have that turned on. Social mode is their version of transparency mode. Spatial audio, of course, I had that turned off. Then you got the auto play pause. I have it set to one side, so you only have to take one earbud out. Moving down, you have enable EU volume limiter. This allows you to limit the volume that you want to use. I turned that off. High gain mode is when you're listening to low audio. You can flip this and it will increase the volume of that audio, but you want to be careful not to use this with the high res audio that's nice and loud, or any audio that's nice and loud. You don't want to add that. All right, then you got your voice prompt volume, and your you can change the language of your voice prompt. And of course, down here you got your serial number, software version number, app version, and here you can do your software updates. And down below there, you can put it in discovery, the earbuds in discovery mode. You can clear out all your paired devices and/or factory reset. All right, let's get out of this. Back into the main screen. You up at the top here, you got the Pro EQ that you can use. Tap on that. Right now I have it turned off, but these are my personal settings, and we'll come back to that. You can let's turn it on. You got that. You can go ahead and create your own settings here, and then we're going to turn that off. And then of course you can add a profile, which is this right here. This whole thing. You can tap on it, and you can create an actual person profile. I'm sorry, I misspoke. This is a person profile, so they can log into the device, into the app, and they can have their own settings. All right. Then of course you can share your personalized settings, and then you got the battery level of the earbuds. Down here you got the name of the earbuds here, and you, of course, underneath that you have your own personalized settings. You can create different personalized settings. You can select it from here if you have a different one, or if someone else did theirs. All right, down below here, you've got your neutral and personalized settings. We're gonna put it on neutral for the testing. And of course, here on the left, you got, this is with the solid ring around the headphones, is active noise canceling. If you tap it and you get like the dotted, see if you can see that, it gets dotted. That means it's in their social mode or transparency mode. We're gonna put them back in noise canceling. And here on the right, you have spatial audio. All right, I just turned it on. If I tap it again, it grays out. That means spatial audio is turned off. All right, of course, when you're in neutral, you cannot use the immersion mode down here, only in personalized, where you can add and increase bass if you want. I got it at 0 because it sounds great just as it is, but we'll put it back in neutral mode there. All right, and that is that's it for the for the app, for the NuraTrue Pros. What we're going to do next is we're going to do a mic test and then follow it up with a sound test for these two. Stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9 in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the NuraTrue Pros in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the NuraTrue Pros in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the NuraTrue Pros in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the NuraTrue Pros in a crowded location.
All right, we're back in. We got the X9s already paired up and in the ears. Let's go ahead and jump into some music. All right, let's go down here to my selections here. All right, here we go. We're gonna first start off with Private Eyes by Hall & Oates. Let's get it. All right, we're at my preferred volume setting. All right, got great, really good sound. Got good audio. Real quick, let's go back into their app. I don't know what's going on there. All right, but you got good sound and everything like that. Sounds fantastic. I love this. Sorry, I had to do that. All right, so again, you got great sound and everything. I just wanted to come in real quick and show you guys that there's no EQ settings set up. So only thing we got going on for us is noise canceling. It's set to airplane mode. That's it. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump back in. Again, there was just some great sound there. You got good clear vocals. Everything was nothing was pushed back. As far as the bass and treble and everything, the mids and treble, everything was good. Everything was it was really good sound. I think Audio-Technica really knocked it out the park with these, considering the ones that they come out with previously. Um, these are really, really good earbuds. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into. We're gonna do. Let's do Godzilla. All right, we're gonna do Godzilla here. All right, here we go. Okay, you got good bass. Now remember, we are with nothing here. All right, you got good bass, and the vocals are crystal clear. Very good sound, and the bass it hits. It doesn't punch, but it hits. It's good, but not great, but it's good. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, I mean, first of all, let me explain that. That was some really good sound there. The bass hit. It wasn't as aggressive as I would like it to be personally. And again, we're on zero. We have everything zeroed out. So this is natural. This is the actual drivers themselves. All right. So before they get in the comment section and want to talk about that. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Hall & Oates, but this time we're gonna put my sounds on. Actually, this one needs to be adjusted. And this one needs to be adjusted. And that one needs to be adjusted. And save. All right. Save. Replace. All right. Now I got my settings up on here. Let's go back into Private Eyes. See what we get. Already. Much louder. The bass from the kick drum is much more pronounced. And you still got that great sound stage. Really cooking, really rocking right here. Vocals still crystal clear. Man, these are impressive. With my own personal settings, these are impressive. All right. Now it sounds really good. I can definitely tell a difference. Let's go ahead and hit Godzilla real fast. Here we go. Okay, the bass is Has more punch. Vocals are crystal clear. Sub bass is nice. Yes. It's just it's the 808 bass is not as punchy, it's not hitting me as hard as I'd like it to, but it sounds really good. Man, these are fantastic. Okay. That they sound really good. They got the crystal clear vocals. The bass is it's good. It doesn't have that over aggressiveness to it that I like we all like we bass heads, we like that punch, we like that to be knocked upside the head type feel. Uh it's hitting you, but it's not knocking you upside the head. So I can't um I'm not gonna dock it for that, but well, I'm gonna leave that up to and until we do the NuraTrues, but they do sound really good and crystal clear vocals. It just sound fantastic in my opinion. All right, real quick, I want to jump into Kenny G. Just want to see how it sounds on all instrumental. All right, now we got that sub bass, that rumble from the keyboards. Sounds really good, real warm. Oh, and that lead saxophone is just it's sharp, man. Oh, it's sharp, man. It is sharp. It is very sharp. All right. All right. I could listen to that all day. A very sharp, clear, mids and treble. Bass was good. Uh it gave you that hit, but it didn't really punch. It wasn't aggressive, but it was a great sound out of these guys, especially with my own settings. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. We're gonna get the Noras paired up, and they're gonna run through the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the NuraTrue Pros paired up and in the ear. Let's go ahead and dive into some music. First off, we're gonna go ahead into their app. All right. Let's pull their app back up here. No, that's Audio-Technica. Sorry, wrong one. There we go. Just connect. All right. All right. So we're gonna go back into their app. I'm gonna show you guys that there's no EQ help or no personalized settings up. I guess by all default it goes in. First off, let's go ahead to the EQ. You see the EQ is turned off. All right. Now let's go ahead. We put it in neutral now. Only thing we have working for us now is the noise canceling is turned on. All right, so we're gonna leave this up. First up is Hall and Oates. Let's get it. Make sure we at our volume level. We at our preferred volume level. All right. Again, just as loud. You get nice volume at this volume level. Very nice. Great sound all the way around. All right, crystal clear vocals. The sound stage is great. Separation of the instruments, top notch. All right, very nice sound. All right, let me get a little chorus. Love it. All right, okay. So again, you got great sound, clear vocals from the singer. Sound stage was fantastic. You got good bass in that song. Mids and treble were on point. Uh, really like that one. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to jump into Godzilla. Let's go. Oh, okay. Bass. Now this is bass. This bass is punching me in the head, and I'm on neutral. Fantastic. Just a great sound. Woo. Okay, these are. Oh man, that bass is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, this just sounds so great. Oh, okay. All right. All right. The bass on this is fantastic on these earbuds, man. I mean, even like I said, in neutral with no EQ, these things are blowing it out the water, man. They're blowing it out the water. All right. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and we'll go into the Pro EQ. We're gonna turn it on. Now we're just using the EQ settings. All right. Remember, red neutral, so no personalized here. After the hair test, we're going right to the EQ. All right, now let's go. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to private eyes and start it over. Okay. You definitely hear the difference in the mids and treble. The bass is just as good. I can't, it sounds good in this genre, but it's definitely there with the kick drum. But again, crystal clear vocals. Crystal clear vocals. And you got a good sound stage. That's a great sound. That's a really, really, really good sound out of these, even with the EQ on. Let's go ahead and jump into Godzilla real fast. Whew. Okay, that bass is so punching. All right, it is punching. It is real, real lively bass. Woo, man, that's hitting. All right, let's stop right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Actually, you know what? We're gonna turn this off, and then we're gonna bump into personalized. All right, we're gonna go there. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to private eyes, and we're gonna start that one. We're gonna personalize now. Oh man. Even on personalized, I gotta turn it down a notch. You get great volume right out the shoot on personalized. Again, you get great vocals, great sound stage. I mean, these it's just next level with in personalized. Just next level. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to Godzilla. Let me put it back to where I had it. All right, I'm almost scared. So let's go ahead because I know this is going to bang. But let's go. Woo! Oh man, this is fantastic. This bass is this is like almost this is fantastic bass. Mm. Woo. Okay. Oh my god, that bass is ridiculous. That bass is just pumping in that personalized setting. All right, what we're gonna do is looks like I lost connections. Oh, there it is. It's coming back. I don't know what that was all about. All right, we're back in. I had a second pair of earbuds trying to connect to the phone at the same time. I don't know how that's possible, but the second pair of earbuds was trying to do it. That's what caused it. All right, let's go back in. Like I said, we're gonna hit going home, but first we're gonna put us back in neutral here. We're gonna go into the EQ. We're gonna turn that on. Going home. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Did I put it on active? All right. Didn't have them set to active. My bad. All right, let's do it. Here we go. All right. Now, this is my personal settings. You got that warm, still got that warm sound and that crisp lead saxophone. Just fantastic. It just sounds so good. All right, while we're in the middle, we're going to go ahead and switch over. All right, we turn that off. You can definitely tell the difference now. Now we're going to go ahead and hit personalize. All right, it flipped over. It, everything is boosted, much clearer, yeah, just a much clearer sound. Volume went up a little bit. You just sound like you're in a studio or in a concert hall, and they're like everywhere. And I don't even have spatial audio turned on, and just feel like it's all around you. It's just a fantastic sound with these earbuds. Just fantastic sound. I cannot I cannot praise enough about these NuraTrues are impressive. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get these all cleaned up, and I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts. This was a really good head to head. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in with my final thoughts on the Gauntlet Series, next edition, next episode, next part, whatever you want to call it, next opponent. We got the NuraTrue Pros going up against the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9. And man, this was a clash of the Titans. And I got a whole bunch of other Titans lined up. This is these are going to be this is going to be an impressive Gauntlet series. All right, and this is going to flesh out my top 5 or 6 earbuds for sure. All right, so I'm definitely going to have to do a redo. All right, to close out the year, I'm gonna have to redo my top 5. I already know it right now. All right, so what we got going on, both of them crystal clear vocals, just great overall sound. Is only thing I can differentiate between the two is how powerful the bass is. That's how close these guys are. I give props to the X9s. Audio-Technica, you've done a job with these. These guys are impressive. Okay. I just uh I just give the nod in this case to the NuraTrue Pros. Their bass in neutral mode was more powerful than the X9s. All right, you could definitely tell the difference between the two. Other than that, the vocals were both crystal clear, sharp vocals on both of them. The mids and treble was fantastic. Soundstage fantastic. They they met they met on every level, in my opinion. Only thing is that the pros, the bass was a little bit more powerful in neutral mode, and then when you take and put it in personalized, forget about it. It just took them to another level. It increased the overall sound, and then the bass increased. It was just incredible. It was just incredible. Again, definitely do not sleep on these X9s. I don't. These guys are definitely worth the price that they asked for. And I know some people have said they've experienced issues with them, with their pair. I have not encountered any issues with mine at all. My best guess is to either replace them or return them to Audio Technica or Amazon or wherever you got them at. But I have not had an issue with my pair. They have been phenomenal. All right. Again, the winner of this one is the NuraTrue Pros. And that will take us to the end of this edition of the Gauntlet Series for the NuraTrue Pros. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me as we move on and he continues through the gauntlet of all my top earbuds. So far, he's making his way. He's got through round 1. He's gotten through round 2. Let's see how far up he can go. If he's going to replace my top set, he might become number 1 on the number 1 in the hierarchy. We'll see. If you want to be a part of that, hit the subscribe button and hit notification. That way, you'll be notified when these videos drop. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Ron on Tech. I usually put something out there when I want to do an unboxing, an update, or any other video uh that I think that may be important here in the earbud game. All right. Again, thanks again for coming out. NuraTrue Pros gets the win. They're moving up the ladder. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.